Jasper was a practical boy. He liked things that made sense: puzzles, peanut butter sandwiches with the crusts cut off, and knowing exactly where his things were, especially his socks. He owned 7 identical pairs of plain white socks. It was, in his opinion, perfectly sensible. Until Tuesday. On Tuesday morning, Jasper reached into his sock drawer and found chaos. Instead of neat, folded white pairs, his socks were a riot of color and pattern. One sock had neon green stripes. Its partner was covered in tiny, grinning pizzas. Another pair had transformed into fluffy, purple monstrosities with 3 toes. Jasper blinked. "Mom," he called. "My socks are wrong." His mom peeked in. "They look right to me. Very creative." And she left, humming. Bewildered, Jasper picked the least crazy pair, one with blue clouds and another with smiling suns. The moment he put them on, something magical happened. He felt a sudden, irresistible urge to lie on the grass and find shapes in the real clouds. At recess, he did just that. He wasn't alone for long. A girl named Maya saw his son's sock and plopped down next to him. "My sock told me to come over," she said, showing him her own sock, which was covered in tiny, friendly bees. "My sock started it," Jasper admitted. They laughed. The socks, it seemed, were matchmakers. The next day, Jasper chose the pizza socks. All day, he was filled with an overwhelming sense of cheer. He shared his snack without being asked. He gave a compliment to the school cook. The pizza socks were spreading joy, one slice at a time. The fluffy purple socks with 3 toes? Those made his feet so quiet he could sneak up on anyone. He used his power to surprise his dad with a hug, not to scare the cat. Jasper's practical world was becoming wonderfully impractical. His boring white socks were gone, replaced by ambassadors of fun, kindness, and connection. One night, he thought he heard a tiny giggle from the drawer. He tiptoed over and slowly pulled it open. The socks were not asleep. They were having a party. The pizza sock was sharing a joke with the cloud sock. The bee sock was dancing a little jitterbug with one of the suns. They were a vibrant, happy community. The leader, a sock with a wise old owl pattern, hopped forward. "Well?" it asked in a voice that sounded like rustling fabric. "Do you finally get it?" Jasper, wide-eyed, could only nod. "You're not just socks." "Bingo," said the owl sock. "We're mood socks. We got tired of being boring. Our job is to suggest the day's adventure. You just had to be brave enough to wear us." The next morning, Jasper didn't see a drawer of chaos. He saw a menu of possibilities. Would it be a day for curiosity, the sock with question marks? Or for bravery, the sock with a tiny superhero cape? He picked a pair covered in bright, musical notes. As he pulled them on, a tune popped into his head, and he hummed it all the way to school. By the afternoon, he'd made up silly lyrics with his new friends. His feet and his heart felt lighter than ever. He learned that sometimes the most sensible choice is to be a little nonsensical, and that the best adventures don't require a map, just the courage to put on a really interesting pair of socks.